Hello guys, I come to this video and today I continuously from the previous days when I to explain in this passage and I will continues from there. Okay guys, let's start from the topics. Okay, yesterday, yes. So then I said to go starting. यो यस्तो भन्नु खोजेको Yeah. Suddenly, Mike rushed through the registry screens door and into the porch. Mike and jumped to our feet, not out of respect, but because we were startled. Ready, boy? He asked as he pushed up a chair to sit down with us. We nodded our head as well pushed our chair away from the wall to sit in front of him. He was a big man, about 6 feet tall and 20 pounds. My dad was Taylor, about the same height, the 5 years older than my dad. They sort of looked alike, thoughts not of the same ethnic makeup. Maybe the energy was similar. Mike say, "You want to learn to make money? Is that correct, Robert? You want to learn to make money? Is that correct, Robert?" His Robert Kiyosaki father's side, friend's side. I nodded my head is quickly, but with a little trepidation. He had lots of power behind his words and smile. I nodded my head quickly, but with a little trepidation. He had a lot of power behind his words and smile. Yeah. Okay, here is a offer. I will teach you, but I will not do it classroom style. You work for me. You work for me. I will teach you. You don't work for me. I will teach you. I can teach you faster if you work. I am wasting my time if you just want to sit and listen like you do it in school. That my offer. Take it or leave it. Oh, may I ask you question, please? I asked. Then no, take it or leave it. I have got too much work to do, not to do. Waste my time. If you cannot make up your mind decisively, then you will never learn to make money anyway. You cannot learn so many words if you have not the you have not if you cannot make up your mind if you cannot make your mind discipline, then you will never be learn to make more money away. Opportunity comes to go. Opportunity has comes to go, guys. In the many of the times in our life, the many of the opportunity, many of the times is come in our life. But sometimes we are grab this opportunity and sometimes we are leave this opportunity. So guys, if you have come to any types of opportunity in your rounded in your to launch money, make money ideas, yes guys, you can immediately learn this from the peoples. Learning is the process. Learning is the process. If you learning, you can day by day learning it. Extension. Do you know the guys law and cause and effect how to work? If you give any of the things to the long time, you spend of any of the particular things your time, this thing is expanded in your mind. These things are expanded day by day. I can't teach my fast if you work, and I am wasting my time if you just want to sit and listen like you do in school. You just listen to me just like you sit in the school and you listen what the teacher teach you. Just like I tell you, I do it. You can teach me. Whatever I tell you, you can learn from it. Okay, that is my offer. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. You can learn it from the how to make money. And you learn it many things and you can leave it. You don't consider this point. You can leave it. And oh, may I ask you a question first? I ask, no, take or it leave it. I got too much work too. to do waste my time. If you cannot make up your mind discipline, you will never be learn to more and more opportunity come to go being able to know when to make quickly decision is an important skill. You have the opportunity that you ask for. You have the opportunity that you ask for. You have the opportunity you ask for. You have the opportunity you ask for. You have the opportunity that you ask for. You ask for. So you have the opportunity to ask for. School is the beginning, or it's it over in 10 seconds. Mike dad said with a teasing smile. Teasing, teasing smile. Take it, I said. Take it, said Mike. God said Mike that Mr. Martin will be by in the 10 minutes after I am through with her. I will read with her to my super tea. And can you begins working? I pay you your 10 cents an hour, and you will work 3 hours every Saturday. But I have a softball game today, I said. My dad lowered her voice to a steep stone. Take it or leave. Leave it, he said. I will take it, I replied, choosing to work and learn instead of playing. 30 cents later. By 9 a.m. That days, Mike and I were looking for Mr. Martin. He was a kind of patient, patent woman. She always said that Mike and reminded her of her two grown sons. Although kind, she believes in hard work and keep us moving. Some of the people are believe on the hard work. Some of the people that believe on the you money. If you want to the money on, if you want to the money on, you must be do the hard work. But exactly it is not. We spent 3 hours checking cans. God offered the silvers, brushing his can eat up his duster to the get the dogs off, and then stacking them neatly. It was the excunatingly boring oaks. It is the excunatingly boring oaks. Yeah. My dad, who I call my rich dad, owns 9 of these settled super trees, is with Allah's packing lords. They were the early version of the 7-Eleven conversation store. 9 words with grocery store where people bought items such as milk, bread, butter, and cigarette. The items such as bread and butter, secret, and problem that was the Huawei air food and air condition was widely used, and the store could not choose their door because of the heat. On two side of the store, the door had to be wide open to the road and parking lots. Every time to the car drove by the pull into the parking lots, dust will valley and settle in the store. We had a job as long as there was no air condition. For 3 weeks, Mike and I reported to Mr. Martin, Mr. and worked out 3 hours. By noon, our work was over. She was dropped 3 little dimming in us of our hand. Now, even at the age of 9 in the mind, Saint was not too exciting. Comics book cost 10 cent book. Then also I usually spend my money on cosmic book and went home. My Wednesday of the 14th week, I was ready to quit. I had agreed to work only because I want to learn to make money from my dad, and now I was a slave for 10 cents an hour. On top of that, I have not seen my dad since the past Saturday. I am quitting I am quitting. I told Mike to lunchtime. School was boring, and now I did not even have my Saturday to look forward to. But it was the 10 cents that really got to me. That time Mike smiled. You are the laughing it, I asked with anger and frustration. I asked with anger. I asked with anger and frustration. I asked with anger and frustration. I asked with anger and frustration. You are what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? I asked with, what are you laughing at? I asked with anger and frustration. I asked with anger and frustration. Dad said this would happen. He said to meet with him when you were ready to quit. I said indignantly. He, he has been waiting for me to get fed up. Sort of Mike said that kinds of difference he does not teach like your dad. Your mom and dad is lecture a lot. My dad is quite an immense of few words. You just wait till this Saturday. I will tell him you are ready. Your means I have been set up. Not no, not really, but maybe Dad will explain on the Saturday. Waiting in the lines on Saturday. Waiting in the lines of Saturday. I was ready for face. My dad, even my real dad was anger with him. My real dad, the own I call the poor's own. Through that my rich dad was the violating child labor law and should be investigated. My educate poor dad told me to the demand what I desire at least 20% of an hours. The poor dad told me that if I did not get a rise, I was quite to immediately. If I don't need that demand job anyway, said my poor dad was the indignations. At 8 o'clock Saturday morning, I walked through the door of Mike's house when Mike dad opened it, take a seat and wait in a line. He said as I entered, he turned and disappeared into his little office next to the bedroom. I looked around the rooms and did not see Mike anywhere. Feeling awakened, cautiously sit down next to the same two women who wait 3 4 weeks either they smile and seal down the cause to make room for me. 45 minutes when I was steaming. The two women had met with him and slept 30 minutes easier. An older gentleman was in theory for 20 minutes and was also gone. The house was empty, and here I sit in a musty dark and living room on a beautiful sunny Hawaiian day and waiting to talk to the chief stick with the exploded children. I could heard him the wrestling round the office, talking on the phones and ignoring me. I was ready to walk out, but for some reasons I stay. Finally, 15 minutes later, at exactly 9 a.m., Rich Dad walked out of his office, said nothing, and signaled with his hand for me to enter. I understand you want to rise. You are going to quit. His dad said as he uh, is we village in the office here. Well, you are not keeping your end of the bargain. Below rated out nearly in teaser. I was really fighting for me. I compared a growth of. You say that you will tease me if I worked for you. Will I have been working for you? I have worked hard. I have given keep your words, and you have not taught me anything. You are a crook like everyone in town thinks you are the greedy. You want to be the money and don't care of your employees and made me wait and don't show me any respect. I am only a bitter boy, but I desire to be treated better. His dad rock and his dad rocket back in has civil cheers, hands up to has seen and stared at me. Not bad, he said. In less than a month, you sound like most of my employee. What I asked, not understanding what he was saying, I continued with my grievance. I thought we were going to keep our end of the bargain and tease me. Instead, you want to torture me, and that curious, that's really curious. I am teaching you. Rich Dad said quickly. What have you taught me? Taught me? What have you? What have you? What have you taught me? Nothing, I said angrily. You haven't even take to me once since I agreed to work for peanut 10 cents an hour. How I should notify that government about you. Um, we have child labor law. You know, my dad worked for the government. You know, wow, sad. Rich dad. Now you sound just like most of the people who used to work for me. Most of the people who used to work for me. Most of the people who used to work for me. Most of the people who used to work for me, people I have either fired or who have quit. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say? I demanded feelings, pretty brave for a little kids. You lied to me. I have worked for you. I have worked for you. I have worked for you, and you have not keep your words. I have worked for you. I have worked for you. I have worked for you, and you have not kept your words. You have to but you have not keep of your words. You have not keep your words. You have not keep your words. You have not touched. You have not touched me anything. You have not touched me anything. You have not. You have not touched me anything. No. What do you know? What do you know that I have not touched you anything? Asked this dad calmly. When you have never talked to me. You have never talked to me. I have worked for 3 weeks, and you have not taught me anything. I have worked for 3 weeks, and you have not taught me anything, I said with a pout. Pouting, 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 pouting. Do you know the pouting? Pouting. Docked, I said with a pouting dust. Does teacher means taking or a lecture? His dad asked. Well, yes, I replied. Okay, guys, today is enough. Today is enough. I will make the next. I will come to the next video, and please take enjoy from my YouTube and some my story matter. And Rich Dad and Poor Dad is very awesome and wonderful book, guys. I want to recommend it you. You can buy the one book, and you can read it. You can implement the. You don't need to more things. You don't need to as in everything you implement in your life. Just one and one, only one things you implement in your life, you have the tremendous change in your life. So guys, I recommended you buy one copy of this book, and you can read it, implement it in your daily basis, and one day is not you success, but you one day is you definitely will get a success in your life. So guys, stay happy, stay wealthy, and take care yourself, and still watching my videos. And please, if you like this my video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. I will make the next I will meet with you the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.